Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Kenya Horton, professional trader and an educator with BK Forex Academy. And in this video, I want to talk to you guys about how to grow an account under $1,000. This is a common question that we get from traders. How do I grow a small account? And I think it's good if you're researching this topic to hear different perspectives and approaches to this and then determine what's best for you. But I'm going to tell you what worked really well for me and how we instruct a lot of our traders, which they've seen a lot of success with. So let's talk. The very first thing that we should discuss is proper expectations when you're growing a small account. A lot of traders get started with Forex trading and they don't know any better. I didn't know any better. And we just simply go and we put money into an account. We don't really have any education. And then, before long, we blow that account. And really, it's because we didn't start with a proper foundation on how to grow our money. We're just really attracted by the lure of what we could do very quickly in the Forex market. And to be honest, that's just not the way that you want to go. So is it possible to grow a small account under $1,000 successfully? Yes, but you have to ask yourself, is it feasible? Is it best to do it quickly and try to make money really, really fast? I mean, that's the type of generation that we live in, but that's not what I'd advise you to do. So what I do advise is that when you're starting, you want to start less than $1,000. Okay. So if you are a new trader or even a struggling trader, you should not be trading in a live account with I would say with even $1,000. If you're going to trade with less than $1,000, number one, you want to consider what are your goals. So if you are wanting to simply just get started and you really want to learn the craft, then don't go and invest your hard-earned money right away. The number one thing you want to do, these are the steps that you want to follow to grow an account under $1,000 is one, you want to get a proper education. And you have several different options. You can choose to learn on your own, which will probably take you a lot longer and you'll probably lose more money. Or you can find a really good education program that has what you're looking for, and then you can take steps to grow your account and even increase from there. So after you get a proper education, the number two thing you want to do is after you've completed that education, you want to adopt a rules-based trading strategy that's been proven and tested. So for example, one of the ways that I was able to really successfully grow an account from starting small was with my own strategy that I created. At first, it belonged to a different trader. I took it and I improved it over time. It's called KISS 2.0 or KISS. There's also an indicator method. It's on our website, and I'll put that here for you. It is an awesome strategy. I've built so much content around it. I show in our Telegram every single day how consistently profitable it is. And it is a great strategy for either scalping or intraday trading. And we also have a good strategy for swing. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because I didn't just go and start trading any type of strategy. Actually, I did. Where I learned there was a lot of hype and a lot of different strategies, and I was over here and I was over there and I was just everywhere. And then I was a mess and I was so confused because I was doing too much at one time. So eventually what I did was I adopted a rules-based strategy that had consistent proven results that I had tracked and journaled inside of a trading journal. So I understood that strategy, which allowed me to get into the market more confidently. I knew how to execute entries, exits, and also had a really good risk management strategy. So in this particular strategy, I break down exactly how to go about that. So you want to adopt a really good strategy that has been proven and tested. That way you don't have to spend a lot of time doing it yourself. You can take something that's already been proven and tested. So you need a strategy, okay, that gets results. Number three, you want to have a risk management approach that works. So if you are horrible at risk management or you don't have a good understanding of it, I would say take some time, really slow down, especially before you go into your live account, and you want to master a risk management strategy. So the thing is that if you don't do this, it's only a matter of time before you end up blowing your account. You're going to lose it all. And that's only within a matter of time. Even if you're making money and you don't have a good handle on risk management, eventually you're going to crash and burn. It happens to all of us. If you're watching this video, it's probably happened to you, and it will happen. So what we teach in our academy is to always risk 1 to 2% of your total account balance when you're trading at any time. And we do that very strategically through certain type of risk management approaches. So it's not just trailing your stop loss. We've come up with something very strategically that works and it gets results. And it works especially if you have the proper capital. But I always recommend that you start very, very small. So 1 to 2% may sound like a very small amount that you're risking. And I know when I first started, I started trading with 10-cent lot sizes. So I would ask myself, how am I ever going to do this full time or part time by just trading 10 cents a pip? But it wasn't about the money. I had to really slow down and say, this is long term. This is something that I want to do long term. So I have to learn how to do it right. So I forgot about doubling and tripling my money in a few days and, all of that stuff that we see in the marketplace that just makes our eyeballs get really big. I forgot about all of that because a lot of that drove me to make the wrong mistakes. And so instead, what you want to do is you really want to find a risk management approach that works really good. And if that's something you're not good in, like I said, stop, take a pause, step back, find an education program or some type of risk approach that works really well for you. And you want to master that and show that you have consistently achieved that in your demo practice account within a certain amount of time. After you've done that, my recommendation is to establish a goal. So, do you want to grow your account 10% annually? Do you want to earn $5 a day? Do you want to focus on small growth over time while you're learning and then eventually earning? You want to set some type of established goal because if you do that, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to stay disciplined, to stay on track. You won't be tempted to really move away from your trading plan. So, always make sure that you have a goal established. After that, you're pretty much ready to go. You're taking the proper steps. Now that you're doing demo trading and maybe you have a strategy that you're testing, say, for example, if you're using our strategy and you're documenting it over time and you're understanding it, you're starting to see consistent growth, you want to gradually start adding funds to your account. And that is something that no one ever instructed me to do. But in order to graduate from that 10 cents a pip and you really want to start trading, seeing more results in your account, then, if you have a small account, then you're going to achieve small growth, very little at a time. Okay. So the psychological challenge of putting in a lot of effort for little rewards may leave you feeling demotivated. So this is why you want to gradually add funds to your account because the more money you have in your account, the more of a buffer you have when you're in the market. So for example, if you are trading an account that is $100, someone with an account that has $5,000 or $10,000 is going to have way more options than you. For example, so if you have $100 account and you can only put on one position versus someone who has a $10,000 account and they can put on 5 or 6 positions at, different psychological zones in the market. Though this is why you want to have the proper capital in your account. So as you are trading, you want to gradually start to add money to your account. So don't worry about, you're not going to trade full time in 30 days. That doesn't happen in this market. You need to have a plan. You need to get the proper skills and set the right foundation. And then over time, what you want to start doing is adding capital to your account because the more money you have, the more you can make in less time. And that's also going to allow you to grow your account responsibly. So when you are doing that, you need to be managing a certain percentage of your account at all times. And most importantly, I always tell traders you need to demo a number of trades in your demo account to understand the risk and rewards of trading with certain capital amounts before you're risking that capital. So those are the steps that I recommend that you take. So in recap, the number one thing you want to do is get educated. Number two, you want to adopt a rules-based strategy that has been proven and tested. If you don't have a strategy that's working for you, I highly recommend that you check out our KISS 2.0 strategy. We have a bunch of free content on YouTube. There's a playlist since the strategy first began to how it has grown over time, and it still works. It's a 90% win ratio proven strategy, so definitely check it out. And it's easy and simple to understand. Also, after that, you want to master risk management. We have a great risk management strategy that we teach around all of our strategies. So if you don't know risk management and you're not that good at it, start to research it. Research it and see what other traders do and compile all of that and maybe test one of those approaches inside of your account and see which one you like and which works for you. Next, you want to establish your goal. Like I said, you want to start having some type of goal so that you don't get off track and you're not doing too many different things at one time. And last, you want to add funds to your account over time. You can do that weekly, monthly, really make adding and growing to your account a priority. And maybe you say, you know what, when I get to a certain amount, what will happen is that as you're trading, you'll start to see on average how much you're able to make, let's say daily or weekly when you're trading based on a certain capital amount. And that can give you an idea realistically how much you can achieve with the strategy that you're using. So I hope those tips are very helpful. I would recommend that you take them and follow them step by step and start to document and track your results. And I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Any questions you guys have, I'd be happy to answer. Otherwise, don't forget to check out our Strategy Kits 2.0 and any other strategies that we teach. You can follow in our Telegram to see the trade ideas that we post. That link is in the description of this video. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next training.